Hello and welcome to another episode of Prototech Pursuit. And we are en route to the South Pole as, oh, there it is. There's the white stuff. There's the snow. We are getting close. However, there is something that stands in our way, and it's an enemy base. And it's right on the other side of this ridgeline. So we're going to go up and over and blast the shit out of it. Drive straight in, no worries. We have armor, we have guns, we can take it. Resting the hill, locking target, moving in. Guns, commence firing. Which they've already done because they're smart. Power straight at the enemy. I'm gonna pop it open here so we can see what the person's yelling in chat. Defensive measures online. You've got nothing against me. I have the big guns now. And with a little bit of combat, that seems to have been resolved quite quickly. Excellent. And let's park it up. Let's go see what my spoils are. This is a GCT-RRA, whichever one, shipping platform. And ooh, they have punched a hole in the side here. Hey, money! Wonderful. So, as we poke our way through here... Ooh, is there more money? Yes, there's more money under the mattresses. As we poke our way through here, let's talk about the next thing that I want to do to my rover. Because I think there's going to be a very good upgrade we can do to that rover in order to allow us to find resources much easier. And that is, we have the seismic surveyor mod on. As I don't know where these ore patches are, and they're not evenly spaced like they are on normal Earth-like, so I'm not going to be able to find them that easily. However, with the seismic surveyor, what I can do is we can take this thing, this giant looking, like landing gear looking thing, and I can attach it somewhere on this rig. Maybe off the back, maybe off a hinge like this, for example. And we can hinge it down or something into the ground, lock it up, and hopefully get ourselves a reading. And I'm not sure how long of a distance that it can find the resources at. But if it is long enough, where the hell did my frickin' welder go? Bring it back. Then we'll be able to, see some good stuff and hopefully find those resources better. But first, just got to grab the stuff off this base, which is not looking like much. So it might just be this this yield module, which has got the 20 superconductors. But we'll see. Search this base and get on out of here. Cargo container. Weld this guy back up. Hey, there's some loot, including a couple of zone chips. Huh, cool. We don't really need that, but I'll take it. And oh, here we go. This is the loot room. What do we got? Just some weaponry. Barrel. Ooh, magnesium. I'll take that. That's a lot more bullets available to us now. More superconductors. Oh god, there's more zone chips here. This is a good haul. What do we got? Small tubes, sure. Thruster. 256 thruster components. That's really good. That's really, really good. Like, if we took an ion thruster, a large one, a small large one is 80. So, that's a few, like, large grid ion thrusters. If we look at small grid ion thrusters, they only take one thruster component. Like, that's as many thruster components I need to make whatever small grid ship I want into space. It's awesome. Beyond that, I'm not seeing much else here in terms of resources. That cargo container. There's the 2 cargo containers. Both of them I've hacked, so therefore both of them I have checked. And that looks like that is it for the loot in this area. Ah, that's pretty good. I love that thruster components, man. It's good stuff. Ugh. Oh. And now, we continue our route south. We're going to get a little bit further away from this platform. And, oh, there's an unknown signal. Yeah, we'll head there. We'll get the unknown signal. And then we'll attach our surveyor somehow. And see what results we get. Hello, monsieur. Monsieur Unknown Signal, I am here. Hello, bonjour. Give me your things. Money! And roll you over so I can press your button. Policeman drill. Excellent! Oh, and randomly find one of my grid that isn't built up properly. Oh, and my grid is taking some hits there. Oh, something must have actually shot back from that base because my Gatling turret has taken some hits. That's no good. You can't die on me, Gatling turret. I need you to live. Okay. That's fine for now. It's not falling off yet. So, we need a surveyor. There's a small one, which goes in your small grid. But I want to do the large one. And it goes on the large grid. So I'm trying to think of where I want to put this. Okay. I have these 2 on here to hold up my rover and my plane. I theoretically could do another little one that would be for the surveyor, and I could slot it in here somewhere because it wouldn't have to be that large. I think I can make this work. I think I can slot this in right here, and it's gonna be jank, but it's gonna be fun. So let's grab stuff I need for a few hinges because I need to also build the part. Obviously up and down, going this way. Build that hinge. Build the part of it. Now, all I need is to be able to put this thing into the dirt like so. So I think just that. And it locked there. Perfect. Let's get that built. Alright. And with a large seismic surveyor, what we can do is we can get an LCD. And we can place an LCD somewhere in this ship. And we can have the information from the surveyor being ported to that LCD. So we go in here, we go content, text and images? No. Where was it? Apps? Yes, under apps. And then there was seismic. There's detailed scan. And there's wide survey. So seismic detailed scan here. No scan data. Attach the seismic to the planet and use the scan action. So we'll jump in here and we'll get our seismic and we'll throw it here and hit the scan action. Scan. And so we can see now all of the resources that are on this planet. We got the iron, nickel, silicon, and stuff like that. So let's grab another LCD panel here. And we'll plop it beside it. And we'll do the other one. So this one will be, again, apps. And this one will be the wide survey. So then this gives us if there is anything in our region. I'm not sure how many kilometers this is. I'd have to go and double check that here real quick. All right, looking it up on my phone here, and it looks like 3 kilometer range. So I'm guessing that's a 3 kilometer radius, as in from the center here, it goes 3 kilometers in every direction. So it's actually checking 6 kilometers, both forward and back, left and right, and everything. So there are no ores within 6 kilometers of me, but we can see all the different ores that are on this planet. Iron, nickel, silicon, cobalt, silver, magnesium, gold, and there is platinum on this planet. Okay. That is good to know. We can go and find some platinum if we wish. So, what we can do is every so many kilometers, we can just drop that down, do a quick scan, and see if anything is nearby. And then if it is, we'll be able to head on over and check it out. So I'm going to set up a real quick little timer block that's like switch lock on that thing and move this thing 90 degrees. And then that way, whenever I want to, I can just hit the little button and this thing will unlock, come up. And then when I want to again, hit the button, the thing will come down and unlock. All right, let's get it ready. Probably be easiest if we just had a button line up over here. Yeah, I'll go sci-fi 4-button panel right in front of this thing. Need a few more computers. So, on this thing, we can have button 1 could be that particular hinge, which is the hinge surveyor. Would be reverse. The large seismic sensor switch lock. And then we'll have the... Whoa! Oh, that was my unidentified signal. Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. And then we'll have the large seismic sensor. We'll have scan. We'll also be able to like rotate this to figure out exactly what that resource is. And we'll probably put down like another button panel here to cover that, but we'll do that in the future. And for that one hinge surveyor, I need to check which way it is hinging here so I can set up its limits. Oh god, not... I like the old Bill Vision. Which way are we going here? I must disconnect you. Auto lock off. Switch lock on. There we go. Ah, it's going into the negatives going up. Okay. So I want this to be from 0 to negative 90. Okay. Hinge surveyor. Upper limit is 0. Lower limit negative 90. Perfect. And that thing will tuck up right there. Nice and out of the way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, we can keep on driving towards the South Pole. So, when we last took our reading, we were about 1 kilometer away from that base. And this thing has a 3 kilometer radius. So, I'm guessing we go till we're about 4 kilometers away? No, wait. Further. Because we did 3 kilometers ahead of us as well. So we want to go until we're 6 kilometers further. So probably more like 5, 6, maybe even 7 whole kilometers away. And then we can put our little... God. There we go. Our little seismic surveyor down onto the ground again. And see what the South Pole has for us. But for now, it looks like we have a ridgeline ahead of us. So I don't think we're driving up that. I think we're going left. Alright, we're several kilometers further. We're just rounding these ridge lines. Let's just pull up here into a nice flat area. Keep saying there's ice near me, but, you know, it's the pole. What do you expect? I don't care if there's ice. I will care about if there's resources. So, let's stop up here. And then get to our thing. We can reverse the hinge. And this should be coming down. Ever so gently and slowly. And it should automatically lock up when it gets down there. As it is just that close to the ground. Oh, it's actually a little bit off. I did put a little bit more strength into my wheels here. I put them up to 20 from 15. That did it! And now we can go scan. Whoa! There is ore! Okay, okay, okay. Oh, so exciting. Okay, we have ore. Yes! Okay. We need another button panel. Unfortunately, I have a light here and I can't put a freaking button panel there. Ah! Be one thing in Space Industry 2. I could actually do that because there would be not occupying all the same block space. But I have to put this button panel off to the side by one. Alright. What we need to do for this panel is we can go on here, set up actions, and go to our surveyor, and we can go, let's go left 45, left 5, right 45, right 5, right 45. So this is like big left, little right, big right. So we go big left, and we can go little left a few times. And we can see that now we're pointing out the ore patch. We come over here and we look and we see that the spikes are lining up with nickel. Right? Nickel. Now, I am not sure how this is all oriented. Because I don't know if this is back left. Because I'm looking at it this way. Or if this thing is to my right. We're going to have to pull that thing up. So we'll reverse, switch lock, pull that thing off the floor there, the ground. And even if that's not attached, this map will stay. And we can actually drive. And if you watch over there, that ore is going to turn, you see? See how that ore is turning? And then if I drive this way, which I'm good to drive this way. I mean, I should probably put that LCD in front of me so I can actually see it. We should be able to see where that ore is. It's moving away from us. So it is actually behind us right now, that nickel patch. So if I do a 180 here, just backing up, we can pull that nickel patch up in front of us. And now I'm driving towards the nickel. So it's up. It's up on the ridge. Okay. So this way we can find ore patches that we would have never spotted before. Like there was no way I was going to find this nickel before. But I think what we need to do is we need to add that. Oh, maybe where the horizon is here on this bridge helm. Yeah. Center screen, artificial horizon. No, it is. Yes, seismic wide survey. Oh, yeah. Now I can just sit here, turn off the HUD because I don't need it. And I can see where I'm driving and I can look down at my ore and it's properly oriented. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, there might be a way I can sneak up here. The left doesn't look as steep. I think I can get up onto these ridgelines from here. Especially if I come at this whole ridge on an angle like this and drive up going along the contours. That way I'm not scaling that much of the hill at once. Not trying to drive straight up the hill. Yeah. I think I can get up here like this. And then the nickel is just back on my right. We can mark it up. We can map it out. Hell yes! So we should be here, and hey, there it is! We found the nickel! Yeah, baby! Oh my god, this is gonna make my life so much easier for finding specific resources. Because I would have never come up here if it wasn't for the seismic surveyor telling me that there was nickel here. And now I can go see, do I need any nickel right now? Oh god, I've got a lot of resources on me. Clean up my what, I was carrying around 20 assault cannon shells. I don't know why, but I was. Because now I can go see, do I need any nickel? Actually, I'm doing okay. I got 16,000. I could grab a little bit while I'm here, but, you know, I'm not hurting for it. So that way I can be like, ah, cool, I've got this easy to find system. And we can go and say, put that hinge down again. And I want to share tensors again on that thing so that it doesn't shake my rover so much when it connects to the ground. Which I did raise my wheels again, so I might have to always adjust them a little bit when this thing is attaching, or even just do the silly thing, which is get into my cockpit and press X. Ah! Oh, that's the silly thing. I knew that was coming. God damn it. And yeah, it's all broken now. Let me rebuild that. These freaking broken. Scan. Why are you not working? It's not attached to the planet. That's why it's not working. It's attached to the goddamn metal. Ah! God damn it. Alright, back down to 15% strength. I knew that locks it properly. Guess that's where I'll have to leave my strength for now. Scan, damn it. And it should just be the nickel. Oh yeah, it's just us. There's a big thing of nickel though. Oh, that's only right 5. We need right 45. Oop, too far. Yeah, we can see the entire thing here. It's all nickel. So we can see how big the field is here. It goes off to our left, which is cool. All right, nickel found. Let's bring up our hinge and continue on southwards. Just continuing on south here, but I spy a planet, another planet, and another planet. Oh my god. I can finally see all the planets, man. And, oh, that actually looks drivable. Alright, let's go down it here. So, again, the plan will be, we're going to drive like 5-6 kilometers away, drop the surveyor again, check the next zone, and just keep heading full on south as much as I can. Because I think at some point, this is obviously going to flip around and it's going to be saying, oh yeah, you're going north, because we drove through the South Pole. But that'll be fine. We'll just keep driving in that straight line after that point and drive back up to the mid-latitudes again while searching for ores on the way. Alright, about 5 kilometers away. Seems like a good place to do another check. And oh my god, I think we just passed the South Pole. I gotta go back and double check. I'm driving north now. The hell? Yeah, we totally just passed the South Pole. Straight south, straight south, straight south, and there it goes, north. So we'll back up just ever so gently. Boom. Right there. South Pole! I gotta mark this up. South Pole. Wonderful. We did it. Alright, let's check some ores here again. Scanning, 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 scanning. Give me the details! Nothing. Alright, well, we're out of here then. And, it's so pretty. I can finally see the planets on the horizon. It gives me something to shoot for. Because I feel like I need to get to space soon. Like, we've been on the planet here for about 10 episodes. Well, this is episode 10, so we have been on the planet for 10 episodes. And I feel like we should get to space. Either a small grid, just to go up there and start doing some scouting and start looking for some stuff up there. Or, theoretically, we could create a large grid, something, something, and get into orbit. Possibly even just blast this thing into space. Retrofit it. Take its wheels off. Change them out with thrusters. And just get this bad boy into space. Because that would be the fastest way for me to get a spaceship. Ooh, there we go. On the horizon. A prospecting station. I love prospecting stations. And also, it's about the right distance away. A little bit further than ideal, but about the right distance away to do another scan. So we'll head there, take it out, and do another scan. I can actually see it ahead of me. Oh, it's on the top of a cliff. Ugh. That's going to be annoying. Yes, I know. Unknown units have entered the area. That's okay. Don't worry about me. I might not even be able to drive up to you, which is a definite possibility. Maybe on the left side. Doesn't look like on the right side. But we'll have to investigate. This looks basically completely impassable, which is unfortunate. That looks somewhat drivable. The main tell is the fact that there's snow all the way up. If it's rock all the way up, I probably can't drive it. If there's snow all the way up, I can probably drive that. So we should be able to get up here, and then that gets us on top of this, and we can drive the 2 kilometers back to get to that prospecting station. Oh, come on, big boy. You can do it. We lose several meters a second trying to drive up this incline. Wow, we did it. Good boy. You could... Well, boy or girl? Oh, well, whatever. I don't want to misgender my rover. Ooh, and I actually have to go left far enough that I don't fall into those little bits of canyon that I had to drive past. But we're just a kilometer out. Oh, something's being fired at me. Oh, it ricocheted off me. Big hits, big hits. Push it straight in. Oh my god, front right is taking some damage. Give him the left side. Guns have ceased. We lost a window. Oh god, we lost a window. This thing bit me back. It wasn't very nice of it. I mean, I am coming to steal all of its cookies, but still wasn't nice of it. Park up here. And, oh, I lost a programming block. Did anything back here get hit? Ugh. I should seriously consider investing in a bulkhead here. To protect my back end. Because, oh, I kind of lost a little bit off my front. It's snowing, and I'm inside my vehicle, and the snow is still hitting me. This is wrong. Yeah. We're gonna have to do a little repairs off camera here. Let's do a quick scan before we head in and take a look at what we have acquired with this new base. Scanning, 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 scanning. Nothing. Oh. We'll bring it back up, switch lock, and I'll exit through my new doorway here. You bastards. You blew up. Stupid assault cannon. However, they do have a large cargo container here, so we get to see what they have in there. Hack that bad boy. And I gotta go through this inside light. Get to it. 40,000 cobalt. Very nice. Well, also another data pad, which I do have a bunch of data pads. I should read those for the end of this episode, because I've been putting them off, not reading those data pads. Alright, let me just ferry this stuff back to the rover here, and then we'll sit down and on a... It was a nice snowy evening. I was going to read some data pads underneath the snow, but I guess not anymore. Nothing in the connector. So freaking annoying to have to go through airlocks. Just go through the ceiling or something. Is so much faster. Hey, more nickel. Hey, I didn't have to stop at the other nickel patch, because there's going to be free nickel right there. I remember seeing... okay, there was the money in here. And there was the data pad in this one. That one was cleared. That's good. No inventory here. We cleared these things. Down the stairs is the secret cargo container, which has the real loot. Platinum ore. Nice. And more salt cannon shells. Well, thank you for reloading my ammo for me. That is very helpful. I was just thinking about it. It would be kind of cool. I don't know if Keen has the way to do this, or even if it's worth doing it in Space Engineers 1. Maybe it's just something they do in Space Engineers 2. If they have these sort of flavored NPC bases, like this one is a prospecting station. It's got a bunch of ore in it, you know? And for example, this has a bunch of cobalt, is what I'm taking out, right? Yeah. It would be nice if that was on like a cobalt patch, you know what I mean? So it would make sense as to why they're prospecting in that area, because there's resources there. And nothing in the basic refinery. Terra turret has a couple of magazines in it that are worth like basically no magnesium, and besides they're not even going to drop when I grind it down. They don't even go in my inventory, so it doesn't really matter. So I think beyond, you know, just grabbing some random bits like this conveyor junction, for example, I think I'm done with this base already. So now we can spend the last few moments of this episode. We'll just go find a nice tree to sit under or something. Put away our grinders. Sit down. Let's read some data pads, because we haven't read any of these yet. Soul. Get this to the cooperative ASAP. It's proof. Proof of what we've been warning them about. They're here. Oh. So some of these have been holding on for a long time. So this could be the many previous grids. So is this probably somebody going like, it's proof that the Factorum are back or something? I fought a Sabroid last week. That was more interesting. But you can't put it in a museum, sending you this sample. Forget drills, drives, weapons, forget it all. What matters to me, and should matter to you, is how fast does your baby soar? And change. Today is revolutionary. Tomorrow it's everywhere. Trust me. Wait a few years before you pay for one of these. Opportunity. I hate that new group, the factory guys. It's bad news. People are carrying more weapons than ever. I was hoping that I'll be distracted. These are your targets. Think bigger. Notice the crew. I love you all, but you don't realize what you've got here. I've given it a few days, chatted with you, hoped you realize. Most of you get that Prototech is a game changer. But to you, that means stepping up our amount of raids, outrunning any lawmen or mercenaries we cross. Think bigger. Soul Cooperative can't keep up, and this Factorum clearly has other priorities. You're thinking of loot? I'm thinking of space stations, moons, planets. Prototech is the kind of stuff kingdoms are made from. The kind of stuff that changes maps. It's kind of cool, actually. Rich blue. Cobalt mining is where it's at. I don't even care what it sells for. It's pretty to look at. I love these. They just give a bunch of little flavor. Building blocks. Family thinks my cousin, the builder, is an impressive one. Hardly. Without me, where would he be? Awesome. But yes, little bit of lore into our world here. An unknown signal coming down. And if we take a peek on the spectator camera, I think... Aha! I thought there was. There's a lake nearby. I think I might head there next. But that is going to be it for now. We've made some good progress. We're knocking over these bases quite quickly. So I have to start thinking of, okay, if I just start knocking these down, I'm getting some Prototech, little bits of it. But where I'm going to get the real good stuff is in space, at the large events. So we need to go into full-on build mode, I think. We need to get resources. We probably need to get off-planet. We need to start eating some asteroids and building out a large grid battleship of something that is going to be able to take on these Factorum outposts. Then we can really start gathering up the Prototech blocks. So I think in the next 2 episodes, we should be trying to get off planet. Do the best we can to either retrofit this ship and just blast it into orbit and then just go from there, or build a new ship of some kind and get that into orbit. Who knows? But for now, overnight, I'm going to do a little bit more salvage on this base. I'm going to patch up my ship, add a bulkhead, repair some stuff. And then in the next episode, we'll probably head over to that water, check it out, do some more ore scanning, maybe plunge into the water and get some ice to refuel, and go from there. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers. Hinge, reverse, then switch lock, and scan. And the surveyor hinge was...